Hello, 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 guys. Welcome to this live broadcast. Welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I am Skip LaCour. I'm so glad you're here today. Hey, when you come on to this live broadcast, make sure that you say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me what you're loving about this continual connection, Workouts for Older Men Live. I want to do more of that for you. Again, I want to say hello during this time. Just two men, a little bit older, going through the journey of life together, becoming our best, both inside and outside of the gym. That's what this is all about. That's what Workouts for Older Men Live is all about. That's what this Manformation is all about. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, in this video, I want to talk about those imbalances in your body parts. Maybe you have one pec that's bigger or shaped differently than the other, one bicep that looks different than the other, one's bigger than the other. Is there a training strategy that you can use to balance out these body parts? Right? You're a little bit older, you're putting health and fitness a top priority in your life. Maybe it's for the first time in your life. You feel you're a little bit behind. Got these imbalanced body parts. Maybe you've been training a long time in the gym. Right now you're a little bit older and you're wondering, is it too late for me? If I haven't been able to balance out these body parts now, will I ever be able to do it? I want to talk about these imbalanced body parts. Hey, make sure you go to manformationworkouts.com. I'll put that link down below. Manformationworkouts.com. I have a members-only website that's just for guys like you and me, a little bit older here. I'm at 56 years old, living with passion, making this fitness journey just the best ever. I want you to feel this energy. I want you to come along with me. This members-only website for older men with busy, productive lives. Get instant access, lifetime access. I want it to be your hub, right? So go to manformationworkouts.com. I'm going to have that link down below. When you fill out the questionnaire, play all out. Fill it out. I read every one. I want to know who's on our special group. I want to know more about you, your strengths, your weaknesses, what you want to do. Maybe you have imbalanced body parts, maybe other challenges. Fill it out completely. When I know you're playing all out, you fill out that questionnaire, I'm going to reach out to you by a text. I'm going to say, wow, this guy played all out. Hey, I'm going to call you later. I'm going to talk to you 10 or 15 minutes. Get your questions ready. That text, that call from the 925 area code, that's me. Because you're in our special group. You got instant lifetime access into the Workouts for Older Men members-only website. You played all out during the questionnaire. Right? So I want to do that for you. So go to manformationworkouts.com. So you have imbalanced body parts. Can you balance them out at this age? Well, here's the thing you need to remember, right? We all have body parts that don't match, whether it's an arm, a tricep, a bicep, a leg, a chest muscle. You just don't notice it in other people. You're just, sometimes, we're focusing on ourselves, we're putting all this effort into it, but we all have imbalanced body parts. I do. Look, I got one tricep. Amazing, right? Right? Look at the other one. It's good, not shaped the same. So many of these imbalances, it's not like one is necessarily bigger than the other. It's just shaped differently. The muscle fibers, how they're all put together, can't necessarily change the shape with a training routine. You can just maximize it, all right? Hitting it evenly, all right? So that's the first thing. You should probably think, wow, I'm not defective, I'm not broken, all right? My body parts are just shaped differently. It's not in your training. It's nothing that you're doing wrong. It's not that you're defective, and you're certainly not alone. So make sure you look at, is it the shape that's differently or one size is differently? A lot of times guys confuse that. It's the shape. You're going to be challenged with changing that shape. All the training routines isn't going to do that. All right, so I hope that alleviates you. Hey, we're in good company with imbalanced body parts, right? Well, what can you do? Maybe it is something with your training. If you really look when you're doing single limb movements, like I was doing these dumbbell curls, if I were really to break down the game tape and look at it, sometimes you have one arm that isn't really doing the same exact movement. We're not exactly coordinated the same. There's slight differences. Sometimes you can't see it even when you're looking in the mirror. You might want to pull out your video camera, have someone kind of help you do that, film yourself, and you might see these slight differences. I see it all the time when I look at the videos that I produce and I'm doing my workouts. Right? I might be doing a dumbbell press, and I notice one is coming down a lot farther than the other. Maybe it's a little bit further out. So we can look for those things and make sure we're doing it, balancing it out, especially the single limb movements where you have dumbbells on each side or a machine that the body parts are moving independently. Look for that elbow, move it in, move it out, make sure that they match. Also can happen with barbells, right? Certainly with dumbbells, but with barbells, even though you're both moving at the same time, you might be pressing with one arm differently than the other, or even that elbow might be tucked out. And again, whether that's with a leg press even, you might not be pushing as evenly as you might think, right? Pushing with that bar, you may not be pushing evenly. You might be favoring one side, all right, or that elbow may not be the same. Let me tell you what's probably not going to work. It seems like it would be logical, right? To maybe if it isn't the shape and you think one's bigger than the other, you might want to do extra reps, more weight, all right? A few more sets just on one side, and maybe over time you think it's going to balance out. Probably not going to do that. Probably should just look at, is it a shape difference or is it a size difference? That's number one. Look for those little differences in the way you're executing each exercise on each side. That might be a difference. But adding more sets, more reps, heavier weight to balance out, probably not going to work. It'll all balance out, but the biggest thing, you're probably more like me and a lot of other older men with these imbalances. So those are some things to think about when you have those frustrating imbalances. Are you defective? Are you broken? No, you're probably just like me and a lot of other men going through the journey. You just don't notice it in other people. All right? So that's going to do it for today's workout for older men lives. Make sure you go to Man4Mation Workouts, and you get in this members-only website. I want this to be our hub to take you to the next level. Training, nutrition, it's all there, absolutely free, instant access, lifetime access. Play all out, because when I see you fill out that question, I'm going to reach out to you. So look for that text. Look for that phone call where we can connect for 10 or 15 minutes. Solve your challenges, right? I do that absolutely free, too, when you play all out. All right, so look for that text or that phone call from 925 area code, right? Absolutely free, instant access. So, hey, we got more time behind us than we do in front of us. We've got to live with the sense of urgency. We've got to train. We've got to eat, hug, connect with that sense of urgency with more time behind us now that we're a little bit older than we do in front of us. So have a great day. Have an outstanding day. Have an awesome day. Think big and think bigger than getting bigger.